the son they ordered after the accident. I found out I was the backup son on a Wednesday. Like a spare tire, the revelation came tucked between cold meatloaf leftovers and my dad's offhand remark about second chances. It started when my older brother Ben's car got repossessed. Everyone circled him like he'd been diagnosed with something terminal. My mom was already researching loans to help him get back on his feet. I was in the kitchen, scraping burnt cheese off a baking tray, listening like background furniture. "You're lucky we had Ryan," Dad said. Loud enough, the words slid under the doorframe. That's me. Ryan, the lucky one. I didn't bring it up. That night, I lay in bed listening to Ben rage cry in his old room. My parents whispered about dipping into their retirement. It's what he needs. He was meant for more. Ryan won't mind, except I did. Next morning, I went looking. Instinct. Things I'd never questioned. Why no baby book? Why no one remembered my first grade teacher? Why family photos stopped including me after a certain year unless I was blurred, off to the side? I found the box in the garage under Christmas lights and a broken humidifier. Inside, hospital bracelets, a baby footprint card labeled Benjamin Michael, 7 LBs, 2 O's, and a folded letter. I read it. Dated 2 months after Ben's accident, the one no one really talked about. The letter from a counselor. Reframing grief, channeling loss into love. Then, a new child doesn't replace the one before, but can represent hope for the future. They hadn't lost Ben. He was upstairs ruining his credit. The letter was about me. I was 8 when I came to live with them. That's what the paper said. 8. Old enough to remember. Except I don't. Just flickers, brown hallways, plastic chairs. People who said I'd be safe now. A Polaroid was clipped to the letter. Me. Buzzed haircut. Frowning. Holding a cardboard sign with my name like I was checked luggage. Dinner passed like always. Except Dad served Ben the biggest piece of lasagna. Mom laughed too hard at his awful joke. No one looked at me unless I spoke first. Then Ben crashed my car. Mine. The one I paid for. He borrowed it for an interview. Drinking. Wrapped it around a pole. Walked away fine. My parents covered his bills and grounded me for making a scene at the ER when I wouldn't hand over my insurance. That night I stood in the garage. The box was gone, I asked Mom casual-like. She blinked. What box? You know, I said. The one with the hospital stuff. Her smile didn't reach her eyes. Sweetheart, you're imagining things. That's when I noticed it. The way she said, sweetheart. Like a script, Ben got a new car 2 weeks later. A gift. With a bow, I didn't say anything. Started walking more, sleeping less. I'd find myself in weird places. Bottom of the stairs with no memory of falling. Standing in the hallway outside their room with clenched fists. Once I woke up in the laundry room with damp socks and a bleeding nose. They called it stress. I call it something else. Last night I found the Polaroid again, under Ben's bed. The edges were burned, I don't know what that means. But I think he remembers more than he lets on. Tonight, I took the batteries out of all the smoke detectors. Just felt right. If something happens, I guess they'll finally notice me. Maybe.